All right, well, it is time to get in the mix with the one and only Joe Breezy, and that means beer.
Yes, that's true. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Cheers.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
I know. This is supposed to be green beer. There is green food coloring in it, but it's a stout, so it's almost like a Shrek beer. Like a Shrek green beer.
He tried real hard.
I did.
I mean, you can at least see the green along the rim of mine. But yeah, the foam was green before it.
It was.
You don't want to use stout if you're going to color it.
There we go. So we're all Irish today, by the way. Are you Irish at all?
I have no idea.
Oh, you haven't done one of those tests or anything?
I have,
you should.
I can't remember. I think probably everybody is a little bit, right?
Yeah, I think so. I am. I'm half Irish.
Half?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my mom's full.
Can you dance a jig?
I can't, but a few more of these Shrek beers. Yeah, a few more of these Shrek beers, I definitely will. So how about some good tunes on a Tuesday? Let's jump to tomorrow night and any day of the week in Music City. Who are we kidding? Tomorrow, because our friends at the Ryman, they're hosting Andy Grammer in concert. Pretty cool stuff. So now it's widely known that it takes 10,000 hours of practice to become an expert, right? Well, Andy cut his teeth as a street performer, eventually taking him to the mainstream. Now, since his first hit, Keep Your Head Up, he continues to evolve. Now, his feel-good music speaks for itself, but what I love about him is how he shares his highs and his lows throughout his music. From fatherhood to a ruptured relationship, you're gonna hear it all and jam along to it. Tickets on sale now, but you gotta hurry because he takes the stage promptly at 7, so make sure you check that out. One thing that inspires him about music, or like how he writes his music, is he says that he, when he looks at colors, they kind of speak to him and give him, like, you know, different emotions. That's why, like, in his visuals, you'll see like either like really bright colors or like kind of bland, and you can kind of be all over the place. So I'm curious, what colors speak to you, you know, when you kind of think about it, like maybe your favorite colors, and how do they make you feel? Well, today green is definitely speaking to us, right? Yes, for sure. But I love blue. I love blue, and I guess I've never really thought about this, but I'm going to go with like happiness and peacefulness. Okay, maybe. Cool. Good deal. It's somewhat bright at the same time, like hopeful. Absolutely. I would do blue as well. That's my favorite color. It makes me think of vacation. It makes me think of just, you know, the ocean, the water. Yes, the sky. Yeah, it's bright. It's happiness. It's definitely like an upper, like it makes me feel good, that kind of thing. So I'm with you on that. That's cool that he does that. Very, very cool. Now I know our local On Two friends tomorrow, the Preds, are on tomorrow to talk about the Wine Fest, but I want to talk about their games, especially tomorrow night because they're taking on St. Louis. So let those fan fingers fly and take over Smashville. The puck drops at 7. Plus, it's Ford Military Week, so they're going to be celebrating and honoring all active retired heroes. So, a round of applause to them. Yes, thank you for your service. Exactly, exactly. Does not get much better than that. Visit the Preds website or the Bridgestone box office. I don't know if I know this about you. Do you have any family members that served in the military? Yes, both of my grandfathers served in the military. Oh wow, okay. So yeah, how about you? I do. My dad did. He was Army Reserve, and then I have a couple uncles that kind of did as well. You know. Yeah. So I do want to go back to the important task at hand, which is celebrating the Irish heritage here today on St. Patrick's Day. We have our green on. Yes. We got the beer. We got the Shrek green beer that we're calling in here for the day. So we're going to play a game. I'm going to test your knowledge. I'm going to throw out some St. Patrick's Day fun facts. Now the game is called Shamrock or Sham-not. Okay. Meaning true or false. Okay. So I'm going to read a fun fact about the history of St. Patrick's Day, and then if it's Shamrock, if you think it's true, hold up the green paddle. Okay. If you think it's false, Sham-not, then the false one, okay? I'm nervous doing this on my own. All right, here we go. Hold on. I got to get some liquid courage myself. Me too. All right, so number 1, Shamrock or Sham-not. Contrary to popular belief, St. Patrick wasn't Irish, but he was born in Britain. Shamrock or Sham-not? True or false? I hope he was Irish. Shamrock, he was. No, he was actually born in Britain. He was not Irish. So I'm wrong. So you are wrong. Yes, exactly. Thanks for making me feel good about there you go, there you go. All right. Wrong answer. Number 2 here, Shamrock or Sham-not. So fun facts for St. Patrick's Day. The first St. Patrick's Day parade took place in America, not in Ireland. Shamrock or Sham-not? I'm going to go with Shamrock. Shamrock, you are correct. All right. It was in 1762 in New York City. Interesting. Pretty neat, right? Corned beef and cabbage, a popular St. Patrick's Day dish, was invented by the Irish as a traditional dish. So did they invent it, basically? Shamrock or Sham-not? I'm going to say they did not invent it. They did not invent it. Sham-not, correct. It was invented by the Americans. Yeah, there you go. Recognize this. Yep. Now, St. Patrick was captured by pirates and brought to Ireland as a slave at age 16. Ooh. Shamrock or Sham-not? I'm going to say you probably couldn't make that one up, so I'm going to go with Shamrock. Correct. You are correct. Shamrock. You're right. All right, here we go. 2 more. So, believe it or not, there are no female leprechauns in Irish folklore. Shamrock or Sham-not? True or false?
I've never thought of that before, but
now
I'm going to go with, I don't know any females.
Right, any leprechaun females.
Yes.
Shamrock, you are correct.
Yay!
Hey, you're doing really good.
I got one wrong.
Good job. You did do one wrong, but there's no losers on St. Patrick's Day. We all have the luck of the Irish here. So the earliest depictions of St. Patrick show him wearing the color green, which we now celebrate as the traditional color of the holiday. Shamrock or Sham-not?
Sure, I'll go Shamrock.
Sham-not. He was actually wearing blue, sky blue. And then eventually, like, the Americans kind of turned it into green and that kind of thing. So there you go.
He was wearing our favorite color.
He was wearing it. Right, it all comes back to it. Yes,
Cheers.
Good deal. Cheers.
Happy St. Patty's Day, you guys. We'll be back right after this break.